one, Jeff. Yeah, nice invert. Oh, go Sammy. That was even better, bro. All right, yeah, good one. Whoa, Dave, that was amazing. Right, Papa with the invert. Whoa! Oh my God! You know what that looked like, right? Wait a minute. Do that again. It can't be that easy. It can't be that easy. Oh my God! I figured it out! I figured it out! I'm a genius! I'm a mad genius! I figured out the invert! Oh my God! Listen to me. Listen to me. Everybody just listen to me. You're gonna think I'm dumb. You're gonna unsubscribe. You make this guy is a complete idiot. This guy doesn't know anything about boogie boarding. He is a moron. Stevie Winks is a fool. He's a kook. He's a Barney. He's a barnyard. But I have a theory. I got a theory, and you're all gonna think I'm dumb. You're all gonna think I'm so stupid. I'm just so dumb. I'm stupid, I'm stupid, I'm stupid, I'm stupid. But I got a theory, right, guys? I got a theory. As you know, I have been studying the art of the invert. And I have been practicing the invert. And as some of you may know, I cannot land the invert. However, I've been figuring some things out. I have been doing it. I've been figuring some things out, and I have a theory. And not only have I been repping these techniques in the water, I have turned to film study. I've been analyzing film. I've been analyzing the moves of many top bodyboarders. And I have come to the conclusion. Are you ready to hear my theory? Drum roll, please. The invert is nothing more than a I know, you're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. You're a dummy. Look at this clip. Look at this clip right now.
From normal to advanced. Stepping stone to learning the invert.
I'm going to play it again for you. I'm going to play it again and look at it again. Look at it again.
From normal to advanced. Stepping stone to learning the invert. From normal to advanced. Stepping stone to learning the invert. From normal to advanced. Stepping stone to learning the invert.
Did you see what's going on there? Did you see what's going on there? Am I dumb? Am I an idiot? I don't know. It just looks like the same move to me. It looks like the same. Yeah, I rotated the screen because I saw it and I said, you know what? In the cutback, what are you doing? You're putting pressure on your outside rail, right? You're putting pressure on that outside rail. What are you doing with the invert? You're straightening your arm. Oh my God, Stevie's making up moves now. There's no such thing as an air cutback. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. An air cutback. Oh my God, how do you come up with these things? How do I come up with these things? I'm just an idiot. I told you I'm an idiot. Listen, can we just please analyze some film for a minute? Stick with me and let's analyze the film and let's learn the invert and analyze and see what's going on here. All right? Out of all the clips I showed you in the intro, I'm going to zone in on Dave Hubbard's because I feel like his is the cleanest and the best and it's got a nice angle on it. So let's look at it. Keep in mind that I do not know how to do this maneuver. We are literally learning it together. Okay, so the first thing that I'm seeing is that both arms are fully extended. That's pretty apparent. We can see it. Hence, we don't have to wonder what to do with our arms. We're going to discuss why the arms are fully extended in a moment, but let's first see what else is going on in this shot. The body is sideways with a side hip bend and the legs are spread apart. Now, I've watched this clip numerous times, and it's a bit difficult to see exactly what the head movement is. However, I can see how the board is swinging back around for the landing. Now, what I'm about to say, I've said in another video, and I actually learned it from watching Ian Campbell's bodyboarding tutorials. The body follows the head. So if the board is swinging back around this way, that tells us that the head swung the same way the moment before. So if this is true, Ian Campbell, then we know what the head movement is just by seeing how the board is moving. Are you guys even paying attention to what I'm saying? Oh my God, am I overloading your brain with boogie information? Because I got all the knowledge. I'm like an encyclopedia in here. I'm freaking nuts. I'm freaking boogie crazy. I go crazy on the boogie board. By the way, it's coffee time. You like that, right? This is my coffee intermission. Coffee intermission. I don't want to just rack your brain with information. I want to add some fun and delicious cafe leche azúcar. Guys, I love Moray. I know they're like, not the best company anymore. Actually, I shouldn't say that because Europe, you see the Moray Europe site? Oh my God, it's fantastic. They got a Mach 7 SS and a Mach 10, only all modernized. It's the greatest. Let's drink some coffee. Anyways, before I go any further, what I wanted to do is I wanted to show some footage of what a cutback looks like on a vertical section. In case any of you are wondering, what did he get hairier from the first scene to now? Guys, I recorded all the video up to this point a week ago, and now I'm continuing it now. I had prior obligations, and now I'm continuing the job. I apologize. I wanted to bring more content to the YouTube community, but I got a life. I got a life outside of this, believe it or not. And anyways, it's a long story. I shouldn't get into it. But anyways, what I wanted to do, that's why I'm hairier in this video. And by the way, I'm trying to fool you. I'm trying to fool everybody. I put the same shirt on so that you would think that today was the same day as the first day, but it's not. It's a week later. I swear, I just put the shirt back on. I wasn't wearing it for a whole week. Although I haven't shaved. I'm a scruffy guy. I'm a man. It's what a man looks like. Anyways, back to the boogie board tutorial. I would like to show what a cutback looks like on vertical section as a reference. And to do so, I'm going to bring in the big guns. The big guns coming in. Here goes some footage of the GOAT in my book. The man, the legend, ladies and gentlemen, the Australian king. He does stand-up. He does drop knee. He does prone. He's the best. Best cutback in the game as far as I'm concerned. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Hardy. Have you guys ever seen a cutback that beautiful? Seriously. Okay, this is the clip that I wanted, right here. Now what Ryan is doing here is applying pressure to his outside rail, thus engaging it, and looking back towards the direction that he came. That is how the cutback is done. In the case of the invert, you don't want to engage your outside rail. This is the reason why your arms need to be extended, specifically the outside arm. When you initiate the head movement, the outside arm needs to extend in order to counteract the weight that would otherwise be applied to the outside rail. By straightening your outside arm, the board is able to stay flat and maintain its upward trajectory. Besides the cutback being done on a flat plane and the invert being done in the air, the difference between the two is the outside rail being engaged and the outside rail not being engaged. Other than that, the moves are somewhat the same. Thank you and good night.
I am a genius. You're welcome. How do you like that analysis? I cracked the code. I'm super smart. Give me an award because I am a genius. To all my subscribers, you're welcome. I know, I am brilliant. Applause, please. Everybody sitting in their homes, start clapping. Have the family and the people in the home wondering what you're clapping about. Say, I just seen this guy on YouTube. His name is Stevie Winks, and he's a freaking genius. He just told me that the invert was a cutback, and I thought he was crazy. And now I'm not looking at him like he's a freaking genius.
All right, we're going to do a little recap right here. We're going to try to go over the motions and the mechanics of the move. Hopefully, I gave you correct information. I really don't know. I'm just trying to approach this like a scientist and tell you what I see and try to, give my insight on the mechanics of the move. So let's go through it right now. All right, we said that the arms are fully extended during the move. We were unsure about the head movement, but we saw the board go down this way for the landing. And if it's true that the body follows the head, then if the board came down this way, then the head must have led. Meaning the head must have went this way and that way. Okay? We said that the hips bent like this, side bend, and the leg spread. So basically, we're going to go up towards the lip while it's just past vertical. Once we turn that head, we're going to turn the head and extend at the same time. Am I cooking out of here? This is what I do. I'm not kidding. This is what I do. Like in my spare time, I practice moves in the living room. By the way, this is my weak side. I'm not good at going right. I'm going to go slow for this one. I'm going up. Fully extend the arms. I'm going to turn my head upon. As soon as I go up, and as soon as I apply pressure like this, is when I'm going to look my head. Same time. Because if I look first, I'm going to engage the outside rail. I want to keep the board flat. So I'm going up. Get back up from the couch. I'm going up. Going up. My hips bending. My arms are fully extended. My head is looking at the same time that my arms are extending. What do you guys think? Am I full of it? Maybe I am. All right, I'm going to end this video saying that I apologize if I gave any false information, which I'm sure there's some false information in there. I don't know how to do the trick. I'm just trying to think out loud and tell you where my head's at, maybe to help you think, and this way you'll figure it out, because I haven't figured it out. I'm just letting you know how I think and how I approach the move. And one thing I do know is that I'm going to figure it out because I think I'm on the right track. The one thing that after making this video I realized, I think all the head movement and the extension of the arms, I think that's really occurring literally at the last second when you're, say this to the tail of my board, I think you're riding off the lip. And I think it's when the tail of your board is barely touching that lip is when you actually do all this. And if so, then my whole theory is out the window. The whole pressing on the rail so that the board stays flat while you look away. I mean, that was the whole premise of this video. That's where my head was at. I'm thinking, all right, if I'm turning my head, my rail's going to get engaged. So to counter that, my arm has to be straight. That's what I was thinking. But now that I've analyzed everything in this video, because making this video was not a waste of time. I'm sure I got things wrong. As a matter of fact, I know I got things wrong. But I think now that I made this video, now I think I know how to do the trick. And I think I think I had some good valid points in here. I do. I think I had some good valid points in here, but I think some of it was wrong. And I think the part that was wrong was the main part of the video, which was the extending of the arm so that the board flattens when you look away. And the reason I say it's wrong, it's not wrong, but I think the thing is, I don't think you look away until your board is until your board is connected to the wave by a very little bit. I think you have to ride off the wave, and at the last moment when your board is disconnected, is about to disconnect, is when you look away and do that. And if that's the case, which it is, I already know it is. I've analyzed it. I got it wrong. I've analyzed it. If that's the case, then I don't know if the extending of the arm so that you don't catch a rail makes sense. But I'm going to post the video anyway, because I think it's going to make people think, and it made me think. And making this video, and if you made it this far, you're going to hear this, and you're going to know what I'm saying too. I think it's got my brain moving, and I think I figured out the trick. I think I really did figure out the trick, and when I figure it out and I land it, I'm going to update it. I'm going to update it. I'm going to not update the video. I'm going to make another video that I'm really going to teach the tutorial, because I don't know how to do the trick. I don't. I want that to get through everybody's head. I can't do it. I never did it. Well, that's not true. I kind of did do it before. Once. A few times. On accident. And how did I do it? I was going up my roll, and the last second I bailed. I was like, oh, my time is up. And it was like, I did like a little pop off, and I landed it on accident several times. Not on purpose. Anyways, I don't want to give people false information like I know what I'm talking about. I'm just speculating. None of this is proven. Like I said, after making this video, I come to the conclusion that your board has to ride off the lip. Here's the tail of my board. I think it's at this point where you're just barely connected to the wave is when you do that. I think my arm movement was correct. I think I had the right idea with the flattening of the hand, looking away, somewhat. But guys, I'm just trying to think out loud and get you thinking. And I hope that this video was interesting, even though it was probably wrong. I don't know. If you're a professional out there, please comment in the comment. Leave a comment and let me know what you think. Let me know if you think I was on the right track. And advice, I would love some advice. Any advice would be great. So leave in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was hard to make. It was hard to make because I didn't know what I was talking about. I did, but I didn't. Guys, I went up the wave, and this is another occurrence. I went up the wave, and the last second I did a cutback. And when I did that cutback, I grinded this part of the wave, the outside of the closeout, and I caught air and I flew down. It wasn't an invert. It was a cutback. It was a cutback on a vertical section going over the falls. Going over the falls. If that makes any sense. I pretty much went up the wave, I did a cutback, and went over the falls with the crest. Is that an invert? I don't know. It wasn't an invert, but it felt close. And that's what inspired this video. That's what inspired the video. I know that the invert is not a cutback in the air. But it felt like an invert when I did the cutback on the vertical section of the wave going off the crest. I did catch air. Anyways, I'm going to leave you with that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a good day. I got more videos coming soon.